Preparing and posting videos ideally shouldn't take much longer than recording them. Otto's video processor crops, brands, creates thumbnails, adds captions, uploads, and even shares them across all your channels, all while you focus on your next big idea. So let's take a look at how it works. First of all, on the home page, you can come over and scroll down to Video Processor, or you can go to the Pro menu and Video Processor. Okay, so first of all, let's take a look at some of the features. This is very powerful. It works with long form or short form videos. We can connect whatever channels you want to share across once they've been prepared and uploaded if you have custom playlists. You can choose what days you want the automation to trigger. It can look in a Google Drive folder for either new content or even repurpose old content such as video shorts, etc. Let's talk about how it can work. At the simplest level, it can work via email. At a little bit more complex level, it can search those folders, and finally, it can even use a form if you want more manual control. But let's start with the simple thing. First of all, you're out and about, you want to record a short with a friend. You don't want to have it be 1 minute and then 10 minutes, 15 minutes of you preparing that video with all different platforms and tools and then uploading it. So instead, you can drop a video in an upload folder. Here's a test that we've got there. And as soon as you started the uploading, you can come back here and click Email Post. All right, so you'll see an email's popped up to this special email address where you can enter your own information. It's got some instructions that get added here that you can read through and then replace with the text for the post. So I'll just fill that in real quick. All right, so here we go. Super excited to announce Agent Otto's Video Publisher. This incredibly powerful tool allows one-click branding, cropping, adding captions, uploading, and sharing across all your social channels without having to do anything more than send this email. Now you can focus on creating great content and getting back to your more high-value tasks rather than wasting time clicking through a bunch of apps. Once you like it, all you need to do is press send. All right, within a few minutes, you will get a notification that the video has been posted. So let's take a look on the results page. And here you go, super excited to announce Agent Otto's Video Publisher. It got shared to YouTube and Instagram and Facebook test accounts because we had testing enabled, so you're not risking posting this publicly, at least while you're doing testing. And let's take a look at the final video. All right, so this is just a test of the video processor and also this beautiful view. So you get the idea. And as we can see, it also put in the description the post that we put. It created captions automatically and also added our YouTube signature, all without us ever even needing to go into YouTube. We were just back to our day. All right, so what's cool about this is if we go back to Video Processor, this YouTube short will be repurposed unless we choose it not to be repurposed. In case we don't have new content every Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, whatever our schedule it is, it can look in our Google folders, see if there's new files to work with, and if not, it can repurpose old videos. So what do I mean by that? Let's go into our automation folder, and you can drop long or short videos right in these folders. What we're gonna do is actually have a little bit more control over our video upload because we've just worked hard on this few minute longer video and we want a little bit more control over what it's all about. So what we do is we come over to Video Processor, and this is where we can use the form. And at the very least on the form, you need to put an MP4 video file URL from Google Drive. We're going to get that in a second. Choose that it's a long or short video, how you want the scheduling to work, and if you'd like, you can actually add other things which we'll go through in a second. But first, let's go get that video URL. We just go here, share, and get the link. Paste that in here. This is actually going to be a longer video and we're going to post this immediately. I mean, it doesn't really matter because we're running the test mode here anyway, but let's come up with a good title. Okay, how Agent Otto's podcast publisher reclaims your time. So at the very least, I'm going to put that. Let's take a look at these other options. If I wanted to, I could put a video description. I'm going to let AI come up with that. I can choose which YouTube playlists that I want it to go to if I have YouTube playlists enabled. This is if I've created a custom thumbnail using something like Agent Otto's Thumbnail Maker, can have real control over it, or I could actually just prompt the background I want for a thumbnail, which is very cool. I could choose what type of image or image model and which platforms I want it to go out to. I'm going to leave it as is, except one thing. I'll choose a custom thumbnail. I've made one already, which I thought was cool. I'm gonna put that in there, and then all I need to do is come on down here and click submit. All right, great. Now, after a little while, you'll get a notification that it's ready, and we can go over to our results and take a look. So here it is, our custom thumbnail got created. Looks very cool. It got test posted to YouTube. So let's take a look at the result. And here we are. We can see the nice little thumbnail there. We click on that. So there it is. It's our 2-minute, 27-second video. We've also got the description chapter markers, which is great for your Google SEO, and also our custom YouTube signature. So all of that was done without us ever having to log into YouTube. Are you still stuck editing, uploading, and sharing every video by hand? That grind is costing you momentum, and even worse, it can make you not want to produce any more content. With Otto's video processor, you stay in flow while your videos hit every channel like clockwork.